Hey YouTube, welcome to another pomade review. Today we're going to be looking at Oh Dude's Heavy Hold. And it comes in a nice brown jar, and the color inside is like a cream. And it scoops out pretty chunky. I've had it for a while and I haven't hit that creamy spot yet, and it just scoops out chunky. But it breaks down in the hands really creamy. Goes in the hair fairly easy for a heavy hold. Just a little bit of tug and pull to it. Not very much though. And the scent on it is a woodsy pine, a really clean pine. So it smells pretty good. And I've been told it kind of smells like pine sol yesterday by my dad. So I don't get the pine sol scent, I just get a pine scent. So yeah, it's going in pretty nice. And this pomade holds pretty much all day long. I don't think it's quite a real heavy hold though. It's more like a really strong medium, really light heavy kind of, personally. I don't get the characteristics to my style of like using, a wax-based heavy hold like Bone Crusher. But this is all natural. That might have something to do with it, but it does hold all day long, and it might not be as heavy, but it's still a really good product. So just gonna get one more scoop in there. This is one of my more favorite heavy holds too. I'm not a real big fan of heavies anymore. I prefer mediums and lights now, but I started with heavies and I didn't want to buy a bunch of new pomades, so I'm kind of going through the ones that I already have that I like, and most of them are heavy holds. Alrighty, so it's all in there. I'm gonna get to slicking it back, and it goes back with some pressure involved, but not the pressure that has a bunch of tug and pull. Just there's just resistance. It's not really ripping my hair or hurting or anything. There's just some resistance behind it, and it holds a slick back really nice. I like that. Goes back real nice with the comb, and it retains the shine that you see here, which is really nice shine for a heavy, and it holds that shine all day long. This pomade in particular, I have some trouble styling with it. It takes me a little bit longer to get my hair the way I like. Not too sure why, but it's, once you get it styled though, it'll hold that style all day long, which is really nice. My hair doesn't really split with this or anything. Just, nice heavy hold. And when you wash your hair, for me at least, with the shampoo I used, it pretty much all washed out. Like 98% of it was gone. So not much of a buildup with this stuff, at least not for my hair, which is thick and wavy with some curls. But that's good. I mean, it's nice to have a heavy hold where you can only use it like one day and it washes out, or you don't always want massive buildup in your hair, and it makes it easy to go from using a heavy to a medium or a light when you don't have all that heavy buildup in your hair anyway. So excuse me, I just ate breakfast. It's like noon, so I got the burps a little bit, but as you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting my hair exactly how I, want it, which ain't necessarily the case just because it's a heavy, but it's just this pomade I have a hard time styling with it. It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't like to work with my hair very well, but it is a really good product. I like the scent. I think it smells good. I don't get the pine sol scent that my dad was saying he was getting, but it is strong and it stays in your hair all day long. That scent just, other people will smell it on you, you'll smell it on yourself. And it's just a good heavy, I think. It is a home brew, and most home brews, have that thicker top layer where it scoops out chunky and then get creamy. I haven't gotten that with this yet, and I'm about halfway through it already. It just continually scoops out chunky, but it breaks down in your hands really easy, and it just gets a very nice creamy texture to it, which really helps going in the hair. Makes the application easier and just better. Alright, so that's looking pretty good, I'd say. I'm just going to call it there and probably tweak more of it off camera. Yeah, and get it the way I really want it. But this is pretty close for the sake of the review. So, oh shoot. Whoops. So, Dude's Heavy Hold. It is an all-around really good product. It's got a really piney scent, scoops out chunky, but it breaks down really creamy, goes in the hair. Very easy for a heavy hold. There's not much tug and pull. There's just resistance to it like you would typically have with a heavy. It holds all day long. It's kind of a lighter heavy though, and it washes out pretty much all in one shot, so not much for build up to talk about, at least not in my hair. And so yeah, I know there's a ton of reviews on this already, or just the Oh Dudes line in general has a lot of reviews, so I wasn't sure I was going to do it, but I really like it, and I would definitely recommend some Oh Dudes Heavy Hold.